Hello Frisky Fighters, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be talking about farlight84. Now if you don't know about it or haven't heard about it, it just released global. It's been out for probably about 7-8 days, been out about a week, and it has been deemed or dubbed or just thought about in the social society of mobile gaming on Twitter that it's the equivalent or a good stand-in for your favorite game that's leaving us, Apex Legends Mobile. Yes, Apex Legends Mobile is officially leaving the studios or the storefronts tomorrow, the 1st, and we're going to be stuck without nothing. And now we got Fallout 84, and people have been really enjoying it. I am one of those people. I've been playing a whole lot more, and one of the things I've noticed is there could be a little bit of changes that could happen. And this is going to be my top 5. My top 5 changes to make Fallout 84 better. And this is nothing too major. None of these things are major. Most of it is just quality of life things. Things that'll make the game just slightly more palatable. More, just a little bit better aesthetically and things of that nature. Now, if you have your own things, put them down below in the comments. And while you're down there, make sure you hit that like, that subscribe, and that notify bell so you can be up to date on all mobile gaming news and mobile game things related that I do here. Now, let's just jump right into it. And number one, and this deals with the number one thing you see when you first log in of the day or anytime the game hasn't been loaded up. And that is all the ads. I say ads, but the advertisements in the game for the different loot boxes and the loot crates and the different events and this and that and this and that. You have to click on the screen about like 4, 5, 6 times until you get to where you are in the game to be able to play, to hit the play option. And I just think that's a little bit too obsessive. Like, everything is already there when we're looking at the screen when we log in, so we can find it on our own. Or what I would personally like is on the first login of the day of a 24-hour period, if you guys could just put a little bitty box that says do not show more, and we can just check that. So when we log in, say we play a couple rounds and we done for about an hour or two, we come back and later to play within the 24-hour period. When we go into the game, we're not bombarded again with all those things over with. It's just a slight minor annoyance. I don't like it. I know there's other people that don't like it. So if you guys just want to code that in real quick, that would be great. Now, number 2, it's another aesthetically type of thing, nothing too major, is when you're selecting your character to give just a little bit more personality, because all these heroes have tons of personality. Now, just to do this is you don't have a flat 2D surface, a flat image when you select.
Out of the way!
When you select your character, have something how Apex did. When you select your character, there's some type of animation, be it a running animation or a jumping animation. Have Mirage did that little
Fire
thing.
hazard!
Or how,
Emergency team!
everybody do
Don't
it.
worry.
Have them do something
The truth
like that.
always
instead of
comes
a 2D
out.
image flat. I don't know, maybe I'm missing it. Maybe there's an option to have the 3D
Sorry.
element,
Can I
but
take
I
this
didn't see
stuff?
it when I looked. I just think that would give a little bit more personality. Our phones can handle it. We're already running this beautiful game at 60 frames per second. I think that the phone can handle if you guys can incorporate that in. It doesn't sound like it'd be too much work. It could be the same idle animation that they do in the lobby, whatever. It'll just be a little bit more pizzazz. And I think it just look more aesthetically pleasing. Then you have this really great looking game, and then you just have this random flat 2D image that's kind of nowhere else in the game. I just think that'll be better. Sue me if not, but that's just me. Number 3, since you guys have been on Twitter, you have the Apex tournament, you've been like the Apex replacement, things like that. I personally would prefer if you do something that Apex already has in it and is incorporate a slide feature. Now, that's something I got used to by playing actual Apex Legends Mobile, and there are some games that did it and that still do it. But I think you guys can do it, and I think it'll be fun. I think it'll add not only just more movement capabilities, but it would just be more added to those people that are used to so much movement and stuff in the game of Apex. Now that they have this, they'll be able to have that sliding feature that'll be real nice. I know it'll probably take a little bit longer to encode that to all your characters and stuff like that, but it's sometime down the line in a few months or so. You guys get to that, we would appreciate that, because it's quality. It's a nice thing to have to be able to slide. Now, this is one of these other ones, number 3. Where we're at? We're number 4, aren't we? Yeah, number 4. What we're going to do is I would personally, myself, like it if you had something for people to get in-game currency besides the actual just linking your accounts. Because when you link your accounts, you don't get much. You get about, what is it? It's like 10, you probably get about 30 diamonds. When you link your accounts, you do all those little things, and then that's it. There's no other way that you can get in-game currency, in-game diamonds without paying. Some people are too young to pay. Some people don't got the money to pay. Things like that. I would think that if you guys added just an add button, you know how some games like Cyber Hunter and other games, they have the add button that you can click. You can watch, you can choose to watch in-game ads. That way you can earn revenue not only for yourself, but you can earn the in-game currency for those people who probably don't have the money to actually play those, to pay to play, to get cool skins, because you guys got some amazing skins. I just think that would be something where people would enjoy that. And last but not least, number 5, and this is just nothing too big either, I think it would be cool if you guys actually, on your other gaming options that you have, your like your team deathmatch and stuff like that, if you guys didn't have like a cap on things. Because I've seen that you can only get like 400 points when you're doing certain stuff and things like that. Nothing too big. Uncap it. Just uncap it. If we're playing, let us get however much points we can get. Even if it's just, you know, giving us a little bit more gold, because some stuff is like you only can earn 400 and then that's it for the day. You got to wait for it to refresh. Let us have more options. Let us keep playing. Don't penalize us for wanting to play these other modes like Hunt and Team Deathmatch and stuff like that. Just let us keep playing it, and we can keep earning different points, and then at the end of the month, or however y'all want to do it, we can get a certain amount of gold, we can get a certain amount of in-game currency, whatever it is. That way, you guys not only will incentivize people for playing these other modes and not penalizing them, but it will also just be a good way to not feel like playing these other modes will just be a blah reason. Because even though there is their own little ranking mission or ranking side to those modes like Hunt, you can kind of tell that you're going against bots or not experienced people, or you just know people are doing it just to get, you know, the 10 little name keys you can get. Then once you do that little thing, you're done and over with, and you don't want to play Hunt no more. But if you give us some incentivizing actions and things that we can do, be it exclusive, like I said, the points, exclusive currency, have its own little currency to where you can get like special different sets of, be it, hell, it could be any gun models, it can be anything. You can do whatever you want, your own skins, whatever, for like those other game modes, but do something to incentivize us to play it, because when I see it, I don't feel like I need to click on any of that unless I'm trying to do my missions. But yeah, you see, that wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad at all. Just 5 little things, nothing too heavy, because I know you guys are working on champions, bringing other champions back from the first betas, and just doing your own little thing. I know you guys are working, and you're working hard, and we really appreciate it. But those are my thoughts. I want you guys to tell me, what would you think? What 5 things, 1 thing, 2 things, whatever, what would you think that would make this game better for you or for the community in general? I would love to hear it. Let me know down below in those comments. And with that being said, thank you guys for watching. And remember to always, always stay frisky. And that I love you.
They act like you fuck with them. They don't know I be gunning. Pow pow, got them running. I feel like they just racing over to come over to party with me. Shots on shots way over the left.